John here from infoblips.com. Lincoln Heights, Ohio. The first all-black governed community north of the Mason-Dixon line. A small, predominantly black village nestled near Cincinnati. A place where families strive for peace and children dream of brighter futures. In early February 2025, this tranquility was shattered. A convoy of trucks filled with individuals bearing the hateful insignia of neo-Nazism descended upon the town. They brandished firearms, their faces hidden behind masks of hate. The air filled with racial slurs, their venom echoing through the streets. A stark reminder of the hate that still festers no longer in the shadows of America, but mainstream and once again in the office of the President of the United States. This was not just a drive-through, a casual display of prejudice. It was a targeted act of intimidation, a blatant attempt to instill fear and assert dominance over a community simply because of the color of their skin. These were not just empty threats. These were individuals armed and ready to act on their hateful ideology. That is, spewed from the White House to the pulpit in this new American order. The residents of Lincoln Heights were left feeling vulnerable and exposed, their sense of safety ripped away. Fear gave way to resolve. The people of Lincoln Heights, with a history steeped in resilience and a deep-seated understanding of self-reliance, refused to be victims. They would not cower in the face of hatred. Instead, they chose to stand their ground, to protect their homes, their families, their very right to exist without fear. A call to action resonated through the community. Residents, armed and determined to protect their community, responded and chased the Nazi white supremacist group out of their community. Later that night, the KKK posted warnings on street signs. Residents, armed and determined to protect their community, formed an armed community patrol. They stand watch over their streets, a visible line of defense against the hate that had threatened their peace. These were not soldiers, but teachers, shopkeepers, parents, ordinary people forced by circumstance to take extraordinary measures. As the community rallied, a chilling question lingered. Where were those sworn to protect and serve? The police response was widely perceived as inadequate, slow, and almost indifferent. Some residents even reported witnessing acts of collusion between law enforcement and the hate group, further deepening the sense of betrayal and abandonment. This lack of protection, this failure to ensure the safety and security of all its citizens, is a stain on the conscience of a nation. A strong reminder of America's original sin had not vanished. This incident has laid bare the systemic inequalities that persist, the deep-rooted biases that continue to plague our institutions and political offices. The people of Lincoln Heights were failed by the very system meant to protect them, left to confront a tide of hate with little more than their own courage and determination. The events in Lincoln Heights are a stark reminder of the persistent threat of white supremacy. This is not an isolated incident, but a symptom of a larger disease that infects our society and has returned to the highest office in the land, placed there by Christian nationalism, whose voices and images fill airwaves and TVs and pulpits in America. The fight against hate is far from over. It requires constant vigilance, unwavering solidarity, and a commitment to dismantling, and this time destroying, the systems that perpetuate injustice and evil. To the residents of Lincoln Heights, your bravery is an inspiration. Your story is a testament to the indomitable spirit of community. To communities across America, let Lincoln Heights be a call to action. Educate yourselves on the insidious nature of hate groups. Hold your elected officials accountable for ensuring the safety of all citizens. Stand in solidarity with marginalized communities. Remember, silence is complicity. The time to act is now. We will not have another opportunity. Project 2025 is a roadmap for our demise. The time to eradicate evil is now. We must stand together, united against evil, for a future where every community can thrive without fear. The time for talking a good game is over. Time to rise up. It is dangerous for me to make this video. My ancestors will not allow me to be silent in fear and pretend everything is okay. The president has told the DOJ to target people like me, but this is what I am called to do. What about you?